What's good, Primos? Welcome to another episode of Kick La Familia with your favorite Primo, Coach Fernz. And today I got one of my favorite Primos in the building, the sneaker lady herself. Lindsay, how you feeling?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How you doing today?
All is well, man. I appreciate you for coming through and rocking out with us.
I appreciate the invite. Thank you.
Absolutely. Let the familiar know where you're from and how you feel about sneaker culture where you currently are.
I am from Orangeburg, South Carolina, down in the dirty South.
Nice.
So pretty much, I'm different. I rock my own culture. It's me. I do my own thing. That's what it's all about.
That's nice. That's nice. How do you feel about, sneaker culture where you currently are?
I think it has lost its touch a little bit
Okay.
because the younger generation doesn't understand the creativity and the uniqueness and the history behind it, the stories behind shoes and why we collect them. And it's just now, because the hits, what the hits are. But
Mhm.
I believe sneakers are who you are, and it
Right.
defines who you are.
Not for real. Now let me ask you, because we'll get into a little bit more later, but I've seen a lot of different type of sneakers. So who are you when it comes to sneakers? Like, what are sneakers, or how pivotal of a role do sneakers play in your development? Because I see, you got foams, you got you got J's, you got some Adidas here and there. So, how pivotal is sneakers in developing who you are?
They set the tone.
Okay.
Um, One, they're a big conversation starter because I'm very active in the faith
Mhm.
ministry. So my first motive is show you that it's okay to wear sneakers and be saved.
That's nice.
Second, I love to wear sneakers in the workforce.
Okay.
Again, being outside the box. So it's being letting people know creativity, sneakers. You can wear sneakers to events and it doesn't have to necessarily be in a box. So for me, how it develops me is my confidence. If I feel like I want to put a J on today with a two-piece suit, I'm putting it on. If I
Nice.
want to put a pair of forms on, that's what I'm going to do. So it's about expressing yourself and being who you are because there are no rules to being who you are.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You brought up a lot of pivotal things. We'll unpack that in just a moment.
Sure.
But when we talk collections, right, we got
Mhm.
4 tiers here. So we got the Primos that's just getting started. That's like the 1 to 20. Then we got the Primos that's been building their collection for a bit. That's about the 20 to 50. Then we got the Primos that have been in the game for a minute. That's like the 50 to 100. Then we got like the don't ask tier, which is 100 plus. Which one you falling into?
Don't don't ask. And to be honest, this is my third round going in my collection.
uh,
My first two pair of collections I got rid of because of my career choices. I was in
okay.
manufacturing, so I didn't have a lot of time to wear my sneakers.
Mhm.
And so this third time around, I said, you know what? I can incorporate it in with the setting I'm in, the office
Mhm.
setting. And that's why I have the theme on my page, kicking down corporate doors one sneaker at a time.
Wow.
So
Wow. Wow. The third go around. Goodness
the
gracious.
third go around, yes.
Wow. What was
I
the sneaker
love
that
this one, and this one is larger.
okay. So but you saying don't ask. Don't
Don't
even think
ask.
about asking.
Don't ask. Actually, right now, I am 3 closets and 1 and a half a room in.
3 closets and a half a room?
Yes.
Jesus. Jesus. Listen, wherever you working, let us see if they got positions to be hiring us, man. Goodness gracious.
Here's the caveat to me. I
Mhm.
can wear men, women, and children,
Oh,
my
okay.
sizes. So that's how I get a lot of pair. And my thing is not always getting the hits. Um, I may see a don't that's just in a pretty color. I can put accessories on it and make it mine. Now it's a part of my collection, part of the family.
Yeah, yeah. But see, you don't make any sneaker. I mean, judging by what I've seen thus far, you don't make any sneaker feel like they're not part of the family. You're gonna find a sock for it. You're gonna,
I appreciate that.
nobody feels like a distant cousin. Whether it's a foam or a panda dunk, it's like with the socks and then the accessories, you're gonna feel like you're right at home. So that I mean, that's a dope like gift to have. you know?
Absolutely. And I have to give shout out to my best friend.
Mhm.
She told me, she said, make the shoe tell a story. Don't
Yeah,
just put the shoe on, accessorize it.
yeah.
So I started buying accessories for it.
Mhm.
She said, no, you're missing something. Start putting the socks with it. So I also have a sock plug. Once I get a shoe, I send it to them. I say, design me something. So every week I'm getting different pairs of socks.
Okay.
So you got to make the shoe talk as well. You can't just wear it. You bought it. Don't let it rule you. You
Yeah.
rule it.
Ooh, I like that. And no, not too many people say they got a sock plug.
I
That's
do have a
different.
sock plug.
We may need the sock plug too, because you be having some socks. I'm like, wait, how you find a hamburger sock? Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like
Shout out
I-
to Dan. He's actually on Instagram. I think it's Colorful Creations.
okay.
Dan.
Okay, listen, that's some good stuff. Now, what was the sneaker? Because you said this is your third go around. What was the sneaker that got you into collecting? Like when you got this sneaker, you was like, I've been bit by the bug.
Wow. Just in general, Jordans. That was
Okay,
the hype shoe. I'm an 80s kid, 90s. So it was a Jordan. It didn't matter.
okay.
But the third go around, the shoe that really just was like, oh my God, I gotta have it. And I still didn't get it. It is the Melanie Asande,
Mhm.
Asan.
I know,
It
I
is
know who you're talking
on
about. I
one
don't
of
know her name.
the fearless packs.
Ashani, something like that. Melody
Asani,
Ashani.
yeah, that's her
Mhm.
name. And it said, if you knew what you had was rare, you would not waste it. And it had the clocks on the front.
Oh, that was a. I was so mad that that was a woman's sneaker.
I was in line and then I got the pop up. Sorry, you didn't get it. And I was hurt for a while.
Dang, that's a pair.
Yeah.
That's a
So,
pair.
and I just went to look back to see if I can get it. It's going for $650. I'm not in that. I can't bite at that right now.
I understand. I understand. Listen, it be some of them joints where you look and you like, let me check these today. And then when you see that price, you like, you know what? This can't be my ministry today.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Nah,
Yeah.
that was a good sneaker too. And when I seen it, was that a mid or a high?
It was a mid and it
It
was a
was a
part
mid.
of the Fearless pack.
You know, that was one of the only mids I didn't hear people complaining about. I don't know
No,
what it is. That was the only mid that people was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and pull
it
the
had a
trigger.
powerful meaning on it. And
Yeah,
so, you know,
yeah. The
again, I
concept
like
too.
pieces.
Yeah,
So when people see your shoes, oh, let me see your socks. Let me see your shoes. And so that's the thing. It for me is ministry, conversation pieces. Starting a conversation with someone and you could put a smile on their face just talking to them. And it
yeah,
started off with just shoes.
yeah. That's powerful. Do you think that how she grew up or in the era she grew up in helped her be able to tell stories a little better?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
What you create is based upon your experiences.
right, right.
And what you create, your pieces that you create, tell a story about you.
Yeah, yeah, 1,000%. Do you feel or what do you feel when you hear the term sneakerhead? Like, what goes through your mind? Like, what's your definition when you hear it? Because I've heard a lot of different perspectives on it. What's your perspective when you hear the term sneakerhead? What is that definition to you?
That's a good question. For me personally, it's me wearing something of creativity.
Mhm. Nice,
That's it. It's just I can show myself in my shoes. They're
nice.
my shoes. This is my personality.
Mhm,
If I want to be wild today, I can pick a pair of wild. If I want to be bold today, if I want to be simple today,
mhm.
all of that is in my collection. So it's for me being a sneakerhead, it's creativity.
I love it. I love it. Now, where did the name Sneaker Lady come from? Was that something that you bestowed upon yourself, or was your friends like, "Nah, you got it"?
So I did. So as you said, you just asked me about the term sneakerhead.
Right.
I wanted something different.
Mhm.
So one day I called my sister and I said, "Listen, I know I'm a sneakerhead, but I want to be different. I want to be the sneaker lady something, but change the spelling of it." And that's her creation for me.
Nice.
So that's what I'm going by, the sneaker lady, because that's who I am. And even where I work at, that's what they call me. Hey, sneaker lady, what do you have on today? Let's see your shoes. Let's see your socks. So again, I work on a university, so that's a
Hmm.
conversation piece, and I'm able to relate with the students because that's what they're into.
Right, right. And you mentioned something earlier about faith. When you see the kingdom, right?
Mhm.
We connected through sneakers, and there are many other connections that we may have, like food, whatever the case may be. Do you think that the kingdom could be pushed forward or magnetized or amplified if they utilize certain social currencies a little bit more, like sneakers, makeup, jewelry, like whatever those things that connect people? Do you think that we could push the kingdom forward, um, not a little faster, but push it forward in general if we utilize some of those social currency things that bring us together?
Absolutely. In his word, he says, I'm doing a new thing.
Right,
He doesn't do the same thing. So we have to look at different ways to bring people in. We live in a microwave world.
mhm,
Everybody wants things today, right now, at the split of a finger,
right,
snap of a finger. So we have to start utilizing different tools. The enemy is using the same tools. We have to use the same tools as well to build the kingdom.
right.
Amazing Grace may have gotten grandmother, but Kurt Franklin is going to get kids today
Yeah,
and
yeah,
our generation today. And we're not wearing the same clothes that we wore in the 70s.
right.
So why would we think that we're going to get them with the same thing? So absolutely, there are tools that are out here that we could really push the kingdom with. My church is 139 years old. We just started using social media.
Right.
And you could be amazed at how much you reach out because all of us have the great commission. He said, "Go out and make more disciples." Well, how do you do that?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you have to use what's already available out there to you. So absolutely, use the sneakers, use the Instagram, use the use the Facebook
Mhm.
to gather in the disciples.
Yeah, that's powerful because I think that, and I told somebody this before as well. A lot of times we say, you know, use me, God,
Yep,
but we don't utilize the parts of the me to be used.
exactly,
You know,
exactly.
so that's a huge thing. Now, as a sneakerhead, are you choosing your outfit first or your sneakers first when you're getting dressed?
So twofold.
Mhm.
First, there's two challenges I participate in during the week.
Okay,
One is Women Head Sneaker on Wednesday.
okay,
He normally determines what our theme is going to be.
okay.
And then on Friday is just a freelance. It's Fire Friday. So I decide. It just depends on what's going on. If I get a new pair of shoes that week,
Hmm.
that's what's determined to wear that
Okay,
week. Most time, if I don't have a new pair that I want to display, I go back to a closet that I have not worn a lot in that closet
hmm.
and put it on.
Now, when you say that there was he determines you're part of two challenges.
Mhm.
Who creates those challenges? Is that something? Is that a committee you're a part of, a group you're a part of, or?
So it is a user, don't quote me on this. He says,
Mhm.
I am Craig or Crack. He comes up with these themes every Wednesday for us.
Okay.
So last week was Be Bold, Display Yourself. I did brown because brown is my favorite color.
Hmm.
The week before we did, um, or the week before we did breast cancer. So you wear your pink shoes.
Hmm.
So every week is a theme. So that's how I pick my stuff. Either it's a theme or it's a new pair of shoes that I got.
Nice, nice. Okay, okay, that's dope stuff. Now, were you a content person, like capturing content before these challenges and stuff like that, or did this like force you out of your comfort zone?
So absolutely not. So look, background story. I lost
Uh-huh.
my mom 5 years ago to ovarian cancer,
Uh,
and she was a big sneaker. She was a big, just a shoe collector.
okay.
And so when I started back collecting my shoes, again, my best friend said, "You have all of these sneakers. Why don't you use them?
Right.
Why don't you go ahead on social media and start?" And it could be a ministry piece. I said, we'll start off. So I started off slow, and she said, "You're never gonna be, to the level you need to be at if your page is private." And when I opened it up, it was like the floodgates just open up, like this opportunity tonight.
Mhm.
Um, so no, I was not into social media. I'm actually an introvert.
Me too.
Um,
Me too.
well, social battery. Once I get up to 5 people, I'm ready to go home. Or don't invite me to nothing that the whole city is coming out to. Those
Yeah.
type of things.
Yeah.
So, but I will say it was a blessing. I learned a lot. Um, I gain a lot of brothers and sisters in the community,
Yes.
and I realize it's more people out there besides me that's collecting these shoes, especially in my age bracket.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so eye opening when you see, because at first it's like, all right, cool, it's a couple people here and there.
Mhm.
You're like, it's a bunch of us out here, and just doing what
Yes.
we want to do, and like different themes. Some people only collect Filas, some people only collect
Right.
J's, some people only do black owned sneaker brands. So I'm like, wow, this is like some people only do Jordans after Jordan 14. I'm like,
Right.
these are wow, there's a lot of us out here.
And that's what I like about the community.
Mhm.
It's a mixture. It's a variety,
Yeah.
and everybody has their own style.
Mhm.
It's no right, wrong, indifferent. Everybody is flowing in their own lane, and that's what
Yeah.
I like. And it's relationships built on top of relationships outside of just the world.
Yeah.
Because I got some of the sisters now. We're gonna meet up next year to meet each other because we have connected like brothers and sisters and
Mhm.
with one another. So we're gonna plan to go come see each other and meet each other in person.
Wow, that's dope, man.
Yep,
That's dope. Listen, sneakers are bringing people together. I'm telling you.
they are. They are definitely, definitely, definitely.
Sneakers is doing it, man. Um, so sneakers are a large part of why we're here, but you
Right.
got some pretty dope things going on. You want to share with the family some of the things you have going on right about now?
So right
What you
now,
working on?
I so right now, I'm working on I have my own business. I have my own printing business. I do t-shirts. It's called HMO Productions as well. And I'm just continuing to build my content on sneakers. My main goal is ministry. Just letting people know you don't have to look a certain way to be a Christian
Mm,
or to be saved. And also, this is the lens that God used me to connect with others,
mhm.
sneakers.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what I got going on. Working in the ministry.
Mhm.
Don't know if I'm going to answer that call yet, but hey, we'll see what happens.
One thing I know is that when that phone rings from that particular person up above, you can't ignore it but so many times. That's all I'm
You
gonna
got
say about that.
you got that right. You do absolutely. Yes.
Cause,
Yeah.
cause whether you do it here or you end up doing it at work or you doing it, in the sneaker community, you're gonna end up doing it.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
I'll
Yes.
never
Yes.
forget a
Definitely.
friend of mine called me. I was a deacon back in the day. A friend of
Mhm.
mine called me and she was like, I need prayer for X, Y, and Z. And I'm
Mhm.
like, what? What you need? Like you asked me, and she stopped me in my tracks. She said, you a deacon, right? And I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't that one of your
Yeah.
functions? I'm like, it is now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not
Right.
used to people coming to me with their burden, right?
Exactly. Right.
And I just wasn't prepared for it. But and God is like, yo, it's gonna be your life, bro. So
But what I've learned that you have
yeah,
your own people that you're called to.
absolutely.
You may not be called to the multitude. You might have, as you said earlier, the sneaker community. You might be called to just your office setting,
Yeah,
but you're making a difference. So,
yeah. It's so crazy. I would have never thought in a million years that I'd be called to a sneaker community.
me neither. Me
Just
neither. My page would have still been private,
hmm
and me
hmm
just looking at everybody else, and me just going to work wearing my socks and my sneakers and keeping it moving. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's just so to watch how God puts his hand on certain things and to align you with certain people in
Hmm.
certain situations. Like I didn't even like buying sneakers growing up. I just was like, yo, give me a white pair, uptowns, black pair, uptowns, call it a day. I'll change the laces. Like all the stuff is too expensive. And then
Yeah.
one day I seen one pair and it was over.
We, yeah. My mom was like, "Listen, I'm gonna buy you your necessities, and that's it. If you want Jordans." You wait till you get old enough to buy them."
Yeah.
And she was like, "I'm just trying to pay the light bill. Jordan, light bill is paid." I
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
"Okay. All right then."
Well, what's crazy is my parents bought me some diamond turfs when I was younger,
Wow.
and I don't think they had a clue what they were, and I don't think I had a clue what they were until it was too late. I was in 3rd grade, and I was wearing
Okay.
them, and I didn't get it until the black ones came out after, and then people was
Mhm.
like they had the East Bay books back in the day,
Yes. Ye
and then it's like they was like, "Yo, we getting," and I was like, "That look familiar," and I was like, "Oh shoot, that's what I had." But by the time I was probably when a size 3 when that happened. I was a
Okay.
size 4 by then, and I was like, I just missed the whole moment of being a sneakerhead.
Mhm,
And after
mhm.
that, it was downhill for me. You know?
Right.
um, but that's some pretty dope stuff. What made you get into printing? Like printing shirts and stuff like that?
I like to create things with my hands,
Okay,
and it was always, "Let me see what I can do." It was always I was into arts and crafts.
okay.
I always liked to put things together when my mom would get them from the store.
Mhm.
The development, the seeing it from the beginning to the end. And so one day I just decided, let me try printing shirts. Let me see how I like it.
Right.
And here I am 5 years later.
Wow.
It's actually called HMO. It's a name after my great grandmother, my mother, and my grandmother, Hallie Marilyn Ollie Mae. HMO Productions. So it's in their honor,
Okay.
and it's been rolling. I again, it's it's small, but it has a big heart, and it's the quality, and again, reaching out to people while I'm doing it.
Yeah, it's certain things that definitely bring us out of our comfort zones, man, because God was like, "Yo, you can't be expecting, extroverted results with those
Right,
introverted
right,
approaches. It's just
right,
not gonna work." And I'm like,
right,
"But do I have to
right,
talk?" Like,
right, right, right.
you know?
So, you have to. You have to
Yeah,
get out here. We have to talk. We need people
yeah,
regardless. No matter how strong we think we are or we think we can handle it, we still need somebody,
yeah.
So,
No, 1,000%, man.
and listen, Jesus had friends.
Yeah, he
So
definitely. Yeah, he started picking people up along the way after a few years. He was like, "All
he
right,
did.
let's,"
He did.
you know?
Yep.
No, that's good stuff. Now, I seen on your page that you're part of the Soul Firm. Right.
Yes.
What is the
Yes.
soul firm? Because I see that a lot. Is that something that people can become a part of? Is it an invite only? Like, what's the soul firm?
Again, it's a family of sneakerheads. It's a community.
Okay.
You rock your sneakers in your own way. One big community.
Okay.
Just one big community.
Okay. And
So
when you post it, do you send it to them or is
you
just like a
post it, and
hashtag?
they post it. We put the hashtag on it, and he posted.
Okay. Okay, that's dope, man. 'Cause I always seen it. I was like, "What is this?" I seen some of my boys, and I'm like, "Well, I gotta ask somebody one day, what is the soul firm?" Because I see a lot of y'all be going at it with the kicks. I'm like, "Dang, I would have." After about 3 or 4, I'm like, "All right, count me out, dog." You know what I'm saying? Like, but y'all be in there. Like my brother Speedy. Shout out to my brother Speedy. Um, he be out there doing it. I'm like, bro, some of the stuff that he be having, like the Jordan 1 wings. Stuff
Yeah.
like that, I'm like,
Yes.
"Golly, bro, ooh,"
Yes.
like
And sometimes it's good to go back a couple of years.
Yeah,
Like, there were a couple of pairs that I missed this year.
mhm,
Next year, Imma go back and grab them
okay,
because most time nobody's thinking about them.
yeah,
So I grab them, match my socks up to with them, and rock them.
yeah,
Like I said, your collection is your collection. There
absolutely,
is no rules to this, and that's what I like.
mhm,
And one thing I like about it, the ladies are steady coming in slowly but surely.
yeah,
Uh, they've been on the sideline for a while, but they're coming up in the ranks now. So
yeah, man, and yeah, they making some colors for ladies that be getting me upset. 'Cause I be like I be looking like I see a fire joint, I'm like even like Saucony, I was like, "Ooh," both of them
yes.
joints, women's only go to size 10. I'm like, "Come on, dog." But yeah, as we talking equal opportunity, y'all gonna leave us out now? Come on, man, let's
Right, 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 right.
it's wild, man. But I'm really excited to see some of the women's signature lines. How do you feel about some of the signature lines that they're dropping for women these days? like Angel Reese and Asia Wilson, especially. How do you like those things, or do you think that they still have a little time to get up there?
I love it. Um, Women need the spotlight too. If
Absolutely.
we're participating in the sport, why can't we have a signature line?
No,
I actually
absolutely.
have a pair of Angel Reese. I have a pair of Wilsons. I have some of her slides.
Hmm.
So I love it. You know, I feel if you're a superstar in what you're doing, hey, give them the spotlight.
Absolutely. Do you have any favorite women's collabs?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with the hometown favorite,
Who that?
Angel Wilson, South
Okay.
Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a good choice. Um,
yeah.
I like Tiana. I like some of the stuff Tiana Taylor did back in the day. I think
Okay,
the
okay,
Reebok. I want
okay,
to say I never get these right. I want to say they're the questions. But she did an all
okay.
red pair of Reebok
Yeah,
question,
yeah, yeah.
and then
Okay.
Melody Eshani did a pair of Reebok questions as well.
She did. She
Yeah, so that
did.
was one. That's probably one of my favorites. And I wish that they were men's sneakers, man. I was so heartbroken when I seen that with the beige, with the blue, and man, it was just a beautiful sneaker, man. Um,
Some beautiful ones out there. We
yeah,
just missed out. So, but I'm thankful for StockX and Kick
yeah,
Crew and all of those resellers. I can go grab them when I can.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Let's go back a little bit, right?
Sure.
You're a freshman in high school.
Hmm.
Mom takes you shopping. She said you can get anything you want with an unlimited budget. What's the two sneakers you copping for your first day of school?
It any line of the Jordan 11s. Those are my favorite.
Ooh, I hear that a lot, man. What was it about the Jordan 11s? Because I'm hearing that sneaker like revolutionized everybody. I was too young to remember, but
Okay.
yeah.
It's the color wave.
Mhm,
It's the way it fits on your shoe, on your foot. It's
mhm.
a snug feel to it. And for me, I think it looks sexy on my foot.
Yeah, that patent leather. That patent leather. I didn't realize how important that introduction to patent leather was to a sneaker until I got
Yes.
old and was like, oh yeah, I didn't see no patent leather sneakers prior to that.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. And I think I would do I would grab the Bugs Bunnies, the
Ooh,
8s,
okay.
but they're actually coming back out in December, so I'm definitely gonna grab those.
Yeah, they had a pair. I think early this year. I want
Okay.
to say they had one pair, maybe the black.
The aquas.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So okay, the Bugs Bunnies and the 11s. I like that. I've heard that a few times.
Yep.
As far as copping them. So Jordan was a big part of your life, but in your opinion, what was your most iconic sneaker silhouette of all time? I'm gonna give you the four options: the
Okay.
Jordan 1, the Chuck Taylor, the Air Force One, or the Adidas Shell Toe.
Well,
Out of those four, which one you going?
Jordan 1.
Oh, all
I'm a
time.
all time.
Okay,
I'm just a Jordan baby.
okay.
I'm a Jordan baby. Um, and one thing about me, once I get stuck with something,
Mhm,
I'm there. I'm loyal to the end with it. Um, I just like the different color waves of it now.
mhm.
Um, Again, the way it looks on your foot, and because it's who it is, being popular back then, and
Yeah,
so
yeah. Were you big on watching NBA back then?
I was.
Okay.
Me and my dad had a good close bond,
Mhm.
so we would sit and watch sports all the time because most of the time he was off in the military,
Okay.
and when he would come back home, we would watch sports together. So,
I love it. I love it. So for you,
mhm,
which basketball player, and you might say the same thing, right? Which basketball player do you believe had the best signature shoe of all time? Or that you can remember? Rough question, but let me know if you need a minute. Because you got pennies, you got Gary Payton, you got
and that's what I'm getting
Barclays.
ready to say. It's between Jordan and Penny.
Okay. 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 The Scotty honorable mention is nah, oh
No,
man, not even the
no,
airs, the up tempos.
no, no, no.
How about Barkley? Is he honorable mention?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, we can give him that,
Grant Hill.
especially the ones that came back this year. Yes, we can. We
Okay.
can put Barkley in there.
How about Grant Hill?
No. You know who I would like to see come back though?
Who that?
Hemp.
Yeah, he
Tell
only
him.
had about did he have about what, one good solid pair for us?
Yeah, one good.
Okay, yeah.
So I would like to see that come back.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I think Shaq came back with a couple.
he did. But I think he was more focused on being with Angel Reese, getting her line started
Okay,
because her shoes that came out before these last ones were modeled after his.
okay. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's okay. So you going Mike or Penny? Okay. Listen, that's a fair comparison. That's a fair
Okay. All
comparison.
right.
So
Okay.
so these sneakers, all these sneakers in their prime. I'm glad you said what you just said. Right?
Okay. Okay.
Pennies or Jordans. So you gonna pick. Now you gotta choose.
Ooh,
It's okay. Listen.
both of them are popular. So again, I'm gonna have to go Jordan.
Okay. Listen. Yeah, listen, sir. Your airness. I understand, man. Bo Jackson's or Harachis.
Ooh, Arachis.
Ooh, low tops or high tops.
Low.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. Diamond
Yeah,
turfs or
low.
Griffies?
King Griffey's, because those were my
Griffey.
favorite in school. My best friend from high school, that's all she bought. So I
Okay.
fell in love with them since then.
Okay. Okay. Listen, Griffey, listen, that check in the front, I tell everybody, that check in the front.
Yes, yes,
With the with
yes.
the blue, royal blue. Oh man, them
And see,
joints
I
is
grew up during that era. You would get you a pair of Tommy Hilfiger jeans to go with it.
hmm
That was
yeah.
set. Yep.
Listen. I know the answer to this. I'm gonna ask it anyway. Yeezys or Jordans?
Jordans.
I said I know the answer. I had to ask to be fair. You know what I'm saying? I had to ask. I had to ask. AJ ones or dunks?
Dunks.
Ooh,
Definitely dunks.
over Jordans?
I would do dunks in some
Okay.
aspect.
Okay, I
It's
like
the
it.
color waves. It's a shoe that's versatile. You can sometimes dress it up, dress it down.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that to me personally, I think Jordan AJ ones has more consistent colorways I like than Dunks. Dunks have better stories to me though. Like
They do.
conceptually, like I
They
be
do.
seeing some Dunks like when that drop.
Right.
Like
Right.
I'm like, wait, where'd y'all get that from? Cough medicine? Like it just like the colorways is just like the colorways to me is like something that I'm like, oh, that's me. That's sick right there. You just gotta highlight
And
the sneaker.
and that just recently happened to me. There was a pair of leopard dunks I wanted.
Uh,
I went on Nike, sold out. And I'm like, when did this happen? It just came out.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Dunks is a tricky sneaker
they are.
because
They
you
are.
don't know everybody wants them until they sold out.
Exactly.
Nobody's talked about
Exactly.
them.
Right.
It's so wild. Like nobody, I've never heard my people like, yo, these dunks are coming out. But when they come
Right.
out, it's like sold out already.
Exactly. And so it's like one and so now I'm in this mindset. Once
Mhm.
I see it, I need to get it within 2 weeks because it's gonna be gone.
Yeah, if you got 2 weeks to get it, you know,
Exactly.
like you got 2 weeks to get it. Sometimes you be sitting there like, dang, I ain't save up enough for this right here.
Right.
I'll pull the trigger tomorrow, but you looking at the joint and they be like 700,000 users on right now. And you be like, oh, okay, never mind.
Just
To pull
like
the
this
trigger.
week just like this weekend, the Firms came out.
Uh-huh.
The one OGs came out.
hmm
And I was looking for the brown ones and the sales that just came out before that.
hmm
Luckily, my size was in it, but I only budget for me to just get the Firms, and I was like, "Well, it's in my size. Let me go ahead and get it." When I
Yeah.
came back an hour later, guess what? Sold out. So I'm
Yeah.
luckily I got it when I got it.
Yeah. And you have to, there's no time to you can't sit there and play around with your decisions when
No,
you're sneakerhead. Just if you commit into it, like now for a minute, I wasn't collecting. I was just like, but I'll be going up there to act like I'm collecting. I'm like, man, this is hurtful right here, first of all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I don't know what it was with 2025.
hmm
It seemed like it was just so much going on
hmm
in 2025. So many shoes was coming in. It was like I was buying 4 and 5 pairs of shoes at one time, and I'm like, "Whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute. I need to put this credit card on ice."
Yeah, just do it because you'll never stop if you see what's happening. And I think to me personally, there are collaborators that are elevating like the brand. So you got
Mhm.
Jay Tips that's making Saucony do dope things now. Like before, it
Yes.
was just his sneakers. Now it's like,
Yep.
oh, y'all got some colorways.
Yep. And
You
Adidas is stepping up as well too.
Yep, yep. Them they the way that they moving with them Sambas,
Yes.
I'm like,
Yes.
ooh, like the leopard print, and then I was like,
Yes.
ooh,
And let's not forget New Balance. I
New
was like,
Balance is going
where
crazy.
did y'all come from?
They going crazy, and
They
then
are.
so it's just a wild time because back then it was only J's.
Exactly.
Sprinkle this,
Yeah.
sprinkle that. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
But now everybody getting some love,
Everybody's
man.
getting everybody's at the table eating.
Yeah,
Yes.
we ain't budget for all of them. We only budgeted for
We did not.
J's
We
and a
did
two and a
not.
2 for 70 New Balances.
We
You
did
know what
not.
I'm saying?
So when and speaking about we didn't budget for that, me and my one of my sneaker sisters, we have this budgeting goal that we try to do.
Mhm.
Once we buy 3 sneakers, that's it for the month. You can't roll it over to the next month. So you got to try to save money. If not, you won't have lights if you keep messing
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, how's that budget going for you though? Is that budget working out for you?
It's working out. Like I
Okay.
told her, I just was talking to her before I got on here, and I said I bought my last 2 pair for the month this weekend. That's it. So now I'm waiting on November, which I already have my list out for November and December.
Listen, it's really rough because they're dropping like J Tips drops 3 Sauconys at a time or Sauconys
Yeah.
at a time. And I'm
Yeah.
like, come on, man, why you do this to us? Like he dropped
Why?
3 and then you got another brand and you got Saucony dropping the Glow Constrictors, they dropping 3 colors of that. And I'm like, bruh,
Yeah.
I'm like
And it's
like
like, and
yeah,
I'm like, I got to get my shoes, and then I got to order my socks. So that's another
yeah,
expense. And
yeah,
now I got to put my outfit together and fit it in the themes for the week. Yeah, yeah, they're killing me softly, but I'm
yeah.
loving it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's it.
loving it.
We gonna still do it. It's like Tyler Perry movie. We still going to
Absolutely.
consume it. We just gonna complain while we do it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
Exactly. I'm
saying?
going to
Like
do it.
I'm gonna do
I'm
it,
going to do
but
it.
I'm just gonna complain. You go ahead hear me a little bit while I'm doing it.
That's right.
All right, cool. So Air Max ones or Air Max 95s?
95s. Really, I really like 97s, but I'll take the 95s.
No, that's fair. How do you so do you feel like for Air Max, 97s are your favorites?
It is.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you what drew me to the 97s. I have the 97s with the gray, and they have the different lace colors.
Hmm.
So I'll mix my colors up. So I'm big on customizing my shoes, as you can see, and socks, making the shoe talk, not just wearing the shoe.
Oh yeah,
So
you be making them talk.
appreciate it.
You be making them talk, man. I thoroughly I enjoy the 97s. I don't know.
Okay.
I've never had a pair, but I like the way they look on, especially smaller feet,
Yes.
like
Yes.
the reflections and stuff like that. I really like them. I don't think I've ever bought a pair though.
Okay.
I think 98s and maybe 99s or something like that or 2000s. I don't remember the number. But I definitely like there were one pair of 97s I really liked. And
Okay.
I think they were like a collaboration. They had like a Nike ID contest or something like that. They
Okay.
were like a
Okay.
Shanghai, they were like a turquoise, man, they were like a turquoise and red. But it's hard to describe. But when I
Okay.
post this, I might have the picture.
Okay.
'Cause
Sounds good.
it was a challenge. And I was
Okay.
like, whoa, like who thought of this? You know what I'm
Right. Right.
saying?
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
It's
man.
coming out. It's I'm enjoying it. I'm
Oh yeah.
loving it. I'm
Yeah.
loving
Yeah, my bank is not, but I am. You know?
it.
You know,
I
um,
concur to that.
yeah, it's wild. So, favorite AJ1 colorway and why?
Hmm. I'm scanning my closet. I would have to go with the Chicago Bull colors.
Okay. Okay, which one? The patent leather or the
Uh,
OG Lost and Found? Because they got a lot of Chicago Bull colors. Okay, I love
the
those.
Lost and Founds.
That the
The
aged uppers. Ooh,
the story behind them.
yeah,
Um, it's Michael Jordan, the beginning.
yeah.
Why this created him to be an icon, why this brand is an icon. And if you looked at the story, you understand, and you like what his mother did for him. You appreciate what his mother did for him. So it's a whole lot when I look at the Jordan brand now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Michael's just one of those guys, man.
He was.
Epitome of greatness.
He was. He was. He was.
You know,
So, yeah.
and he's still killing it 40 years later.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Um, okay. Pippen or Barclays?
Barclays.
Okay. Okay. Last but not least, Grant Hills or Iversons?
Imma go with Iversons.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
Did you like the Grant Hills at all?
It looks like a boot to me, so, you know.
I
Yes, it looks like a boot.
understand. I understand. Now, if you could retro any sneaker, what sneaker would you retro?
Ooh.
No matter the brand. It's like, I want to bring these sneakers back ASAP. The rough one. Yeah, one
And
chance.
I'm gonna go back to my other, answer, 11s.
Okay.
There's a pair of Skin Snake 11s that came out, and I did not get them. I think they were, like, green,
Okay.
and I did not get those. So if they can bring those back, that would be wonderful.
Nice. Snakeskin 11s. Was it the time when they was bringing out the pink ones, the white and pink ones and all
Yes,
that stuff?
yes,
Okay. Okay.
yes. I have the yellow ones, but I
Okay.
don't have the, green ones or the pink ones.
Okay.
That would be good if I could get those again.
Okay. Listen, I love it, man. Listen, Jordan, you heard
Jordan, Jordan,
Jordan, you heard her. Bring back them
Jordan.
11 snakeskin joints. That was a time because you had guys wearing them pink snakeskins.
It sure
It
did.
was a
Sure did.
at a time where pink wasn't supposed to be worn by guys according to society. There was some
Right,
guys that were rocking them.
right, right.
Yeah, that was a time, man.
It was. But
So
it's beautiful. But it's beautiful to see
yeah,
that now.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's definitely art, and sneakers are for the most part for me, it's, at least sneakers are large pieces of art to me, and
exactly,
I love collecting.
exactly.
So if you could design any sneaker, what sneaker would that be? And which designer would you bring on to help you design it, whether it's past
Ooh.
or present?
Uh, is it, can't pronounce I think his name is Tinkerfield?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Because, he's responsible for the 11s.
Yeah.
So, I would bring him back. I would want a nice, clean shoe that it could be dressed up or dressed down, and something that's affordable for everyone if they wanted to get a pair of shoes.
So you bringing on Tinker Hatfield,
Yep,
and you want him to design the Jordan 11,
that's
which
right.
okay, I like it. I like it. First of all, he's a great person to bring on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's one of the ones when it came to he did the Jordan 11, so that's all you had to say. You know what I'm saying? I think I want to say he might have did the 14s too,
Okay.
the Ferrari looking Jordans.
I don't wear anything past the 12s.
Oh, okay. Say no more.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't like 2s
At all? None of them ever?
at all. I like them on certain
Okay.
individual feet. Again, it looks like a baby boot to me.
Understood. I understand why you're saying that. It looks like it didn't look like it flowed with the rest of the
It
Jordans.
did not. It did
It
not.
didn't. But there are a couple tools that I do like. I don't know if you like
Okay.
the ones with the Don C. We did the blue ones. I think it was like blue
Yes.
with the like that quilted look. Yeah, I don't
Now
own a lot of tools, only one pair.
okay. Now I would do a pair of 17s.
Would you? I don't
I
even remember
would.
the 17s. I gotta look those up. Let me
They're
see.
actually coming out next year. They're bringing them back.
Jordan 17s. Let me see. 'Cause I think I stopped it. Okay. Oh yes, 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 yes,
Okay.
yes.
Those
Oh
are the ones that
yes.
came in the briefcase?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Talk about a time. Talk
Yes.
about a
Everybody wanted the
time.
shoes with the briefcase.
That was a time. I think that was the first. Well, that wasn't the first, but I remember them being around $200 maybe or something
Yep.
like that.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that time. That was a time though. It was dangerous to
Okay.
be caught carrying that briefcase.
It was because someone was gonna get your briefcase.
Yeah. You had to put them in your bag and then have the briefcase empty. Like it was. That was a. Yeah, that was a time, man. That was a time. What was the biggest? I want to say you answered this question, but let me see. The biggest sneaker L of all time for you. Like a sneaker that you wanted, but you could never get.
Back to Melanie.
Okay. Melody Eshani.
Yep, the Fearless pack, the Jordan 1
Mhm.
mid, with the clocks on them.
Okay.
Those are the ones that hurt my heart.
Yeah. Yeah, those like I said, when I seen that they were a women's sneaker, I was kinda hurt. You know what
I
I'm saying? But I
remember
understood.
I was sitting at work and trying to place the order, and about 10:15, that was the rest of my day. I was sick.
Well, listen, I hopefully God will hear your plea, and,
Please.
he'll come to see about you, you know?
Please.
Now if you had to do a Mount Rushmore, right, of
Mhm,
sneakers,
mhm.
what's those 4 sneakers going on your Mount Rushmore?
My floral, foam posits,
Okay,
my Angel Reese, my Fruity Pebbles LeBrons, don't,
okay.
and my a recent pickup, my Jordan 5 wings. Mhm.
It's rare. I don't hear Jordan 5s a lot of times in the Mount Rushmores. I may have heard it one time, maybe the grapes, but
Okay.
the wings, that's the is that the si that, silver pair you had?
Yes,
That's a
yes.
special pair. I seen those. I was like, "Ooh, ooh," I like and I don't do Jordan 5s often,
Okay,
but I
okay.
seen that, I was like, "Oh, these is there's a story on this. You gotta read something about it." Ooh, those are I like those right there.
I like the message that
Yeah,
I wrote it out, Even though I'm alone, I still have power. And
yeah,
wings don't you don't need wings to fly.
yeah. Wow, I like yeah, I like those pair. Let me just say that. Let me just leave it there.
Okay.
I
All
seen them
right.
joints on your page. I said, "Ooh." I may never get these, but ooh, you know what I
I
mean?
I love them.
Now, for you, what do you feel is the biggest sneaker flop of all time? Like a sneaker that everybody loves, but you hated them.
The Yeezys,
Oh, you second time I heard that. You ain't like none of them? Not even the Nike ones?
the slides. I mean, everybody had them. And Imma tell you why, because I'm a fanatic about clean sneakers.
Mhm.
Take care of your sneakers. And when I see the slides particularly, you know, they're run down, dirty. So it's like for me, when I see sneakers, it's an art for me, like you said.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
creativity. Why are you messing up these shoes like this? How much
Yeah.
did you pay for those?
Yeah.
So yeah, the I wasn't on the big um fan club for those, the Yeezys.
Okay. Okay. So did you like the ones from Nike remotely at all?
Nope, none.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
The Yeezy brand period, biggest flop for you.
Yep.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. So is there a sneaker that you have like an unforgettable story? Like when you see these sneakers, you're like, man, I remember X, Y, and Z.
Well, I have a pair of shoes that I made in my mom's memory.
Mhm,
They are actually the 97s. They're red and white.
mhm,
They have mom on them, and then they have her initials. Of course, like I said, told you earlier, I lost my mom to ovarian cancer 5 years ago.
mhm.
So I wear those in her honor when I need to feel close to her. So those are like my shoes right there.
Okay. I remember you saying earlier, mom was like, yo, I'm taking care of your essentials. After that, it's on you. Was there ever a pair of sneakers that she bought you during your sneakerhead journey?
She bought me a pair of Felines.
Not the Gray Hills, I hope.
No, not the Grant Hills.
Okay.
You remember the Felines that had the strap on the back?
Mm,
There was a strap. You could put a strap, but most time we wore them, the strap was hanging in the back.
okay. I
So
want to say, yeah.
like the Crocs, how they call them, put them in sports mode.
Hmm.
Well, that one, it used to hang in the back and you lace it up. And if you wanted to, you could bring the strap back around and, tie it across.
Okay.
So I had some white and purple ones.
Mom Deuce got you those.
And Mom Dukes got me those. I'll never forget. We went downtown and they were $95 and she paid with a crisp $100 bill.
Ooh.
Remember? I
How,
remember.
how did that make you feel as a sneakerhead? Was you like, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Last but not least, I need to know a pair of sneakers that you had. that you discarded or gave away because it was too small or you couldn't fit them no more, and you like, dang, I want that pair back.
I kept all my shoes that I really wanted to keep. There is none that
Okay,
I discarded that really no, I don't have any that I really gave I don't give my shoes away, and that's what we chuckle about at my job. They'd be like, "Can I borrow your shoes?" And I'm like, "That's an abomination.
understood.
Don't you gotta ask me." So everybody knows my shoes are hands off.
Okay,
So, yeah.
okay. So what'd you do with the first 2 rounds that you had? Did you give those away, or do you still have them somewhere?
I gave them away. I actually gave them to Goodwill. I did.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there's none of those that you like, man. I need those back.
No,
Okay,
no. Because back then it was I just was getting shoes. It wasn't a heavy hitter.
okay,
Like this collection is really like the heavy hitters of all
okay,
times now. So
okay,
it was, oh, I might have gotten some Vapor Max. Oh, I might have gotten some Dunks, but this collection right here, yeah, this is the grand finale.
okay. Listen, you said three closets and half a room, right?
Yes, yes,
Man,
yes, yes.
must be nice.
Well, the blessing is I have a great support cast.
Mhm,
And every now and then they'll call me and say, "Hey, we're sending you a gift card. Get you something, buy you something." Bosses Day was just this week,
mhm.
and I was given a gift card from Nike. "Hey, get you some sneakers." So I have a great support cast that supports me in this what I'm doing, and I love it. I love it. So
Dope stuff, man. Listen, I ain't
no,
never had nobody say, "Here's a gift card. Go buy you some more phones."
yes, yes.
I
I
gotta
like I
get me a
said.
support cast, man. For real, for real.
Yes, yes. But yeah, yeah, so I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Um, it's building confidence, it's helping other people build their confidence. Um, I'm doing what people are afraid to do.
Yeah,
Somebody might say, "Oh, I wanted to put sneakers on, but I didn't know how it was gonna look with this outfit." And so I'm like, "Just do it." Like
yeah,
Nike say,
yeah,
"Just do it."
yeah, man. Yeah,
So
yeah. Listen, y'all out there changing lives, man. And shout out to
absolutely.
y'all, man. Shout out to your community. Shout out to
Appreciate it.
everybody out there in the sneaker community who, a little timid about putting on their pairs. Listen, do it. I
Do it.
know I'm one of them people who, it's not that I don't put on my pairs. I just don't. I'm just like one of them lazy sneakerheads where I buy it
Got you. You
and I
got your
still put on the
favorite?
Crocs. Bruh,
Yeah.
I don't even wear the sneakers. I end up wearing some Salehi Crocs. You know what I mean? And call it a day. I bought about 4 or 5 pair of those and then only wear about 1 or 2. So it just be like whatever I feel like just throwing on real quick, I will. But I
Right.
went through my phases of only doing independent black owned brands, and then
Right, right,
I went through the croc phase, only the Salehis though, and then some of the other ones here and there. But I'm starting to wear my stuff a little bit more now. I stopped buying so I could wear the ones I have, and man, it's
right.
been great. I'm like, oh, I forgot I had these.
Right, right.
You be forgetting.
But like I said earlier, I'll start with one closet,
Hmm.
and once I finish working through that closet, then I go to the next one.
Hmm.
Because as you often been reading, Nike is not making shoes to last, and if you don't wear them, they're falling apart. Somebody
Yeah,
goes in their closet, is breaking. So I try to keep my shoes in rotation. Yes, I do have favorites, but I try to rotate as much as possible.
yeah. Listen, man.
Mhm.
Listen. Well, we appreciate you and your sneaker stories. And everything that you bring to the sneaker community. If somebody wanted to follow you or be a part of anything that you're doing, how could they reach you?
They can reach me at Green Denise, the sneaker lady on Instagram. Also, if you want to get a shirt, it's HMO Productions on Instagram as well.
I love it. I love it. When y'all spell green, that's green, Greene.
Correct.
I don't want y'all getting lost with that after the N.
Extra
Yeah.
sauce on the green.
That's what I'm talking about. Add the E. Y'all be
That's
out there getting
right.
lost, adding somebody else, man.
Right,
Um,
right, right.
Appreciate you so much. Thank you for accepting the invitation. This is a complete honor to have you up here. Shout out to all the primos that's listening and everybody that's rocking out with the Kick La Familia once again. It's your favorite primo, Coach Fernz. We got the sneaker lady in the building, and we out.
Peace.